Hey YouTube, this is billyazprospector. Hey, today I'm bringing you a quick video in regards to star notes. Many of you may or may not know that star notes even exist. What I'm referring to is this star right over here. Now, what a star note, from my understanding of what it is when the U.S. Treasury is going through and printing out paper money. If they're doing a sheet inspection, that is their protocol, that they would go through and do an inspection. And if for whatever reason they go in and find something of an error, maybe it's a misprint, maybe something got ruined when they were printing the money, what they'll do is they'll scrap that serial number. They will reprint those series of serial numbers, and then they will add the star to it that it was replacement. And basically, internally, it's a one-for-one swap out. The old serial number gets destroyed at the facility, and then the new ones are printed with a star. This just happens to be a $100 bill. I don't know if these are more rare or not, but typically people, if you were to go on eBay or just different sites, a lot of people collect these and sell them. So what I'm going to do today is I recently sold a large mineral, and so what I like to do then right away is go to the bank, do a swap out, basically deposit the money, and then kind of just roll from bank to bank to bank. And then, sometimes I've borrowed money from, my parents or something, and just have gone in and basically taken that money and seen what I could do if I can find bills that are what are known as serial number repeaters, or maybe star notes. So that's what we're doing today. So here we go. We're going to see if we can't find any more star notes or repeater notes. Repeater notes are going to be where you will have sequential numbers repeat after another, either all the way through, or at least 3 out of the 4, or maybe you'll have what I'll call your dyslexic numbers, where you'll have like 2091, 1902, or something like that. So that's what we're going to kind of do. So just kind of talking through that. I started getting in as we're kind of going through these. I don't know if we'll have anything, but I started getting into some of the earlier notes. I haven't done any videos on paper money. I've had a few folks that have told me that they were interested in sending me some bills so I can do some short videos on basically cash. So I do collect some bills. I have yet to do any videos on bills, but I look forward to doing that. Another one that you could get into is actually doing what is a low denomination, which is a low serial number. So if you had, like, say 0000 and then some numbers, that would be pretty neat too. So there's collectors of that too. Never seen anyone getting really into anything super high. Okay, here we go. Here's our first what I would call repeater. So we do have one. So that is 6-3. We have 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. So because you have that series of 2s, you have actually 4 of them. I consider that a repeater note. So I will stick that one aside and either A, collect it, or maybe I'll sell it with a bunch of other repeaters. But anyways, yeah, I've gotten into some of the older bills. It's just something that I've liked probably before coins. I actually got into some of the now, okay, here's one for you guys. So if this would have been 47400 again, that would be something that it would repeat, basically. So somebody might collect that if that was that. But anyways, yeah, I've gotten into some older notes. I like the real large, what they call Black Eagles. That one's pretty neat. I like the old silver certificates, if you guys know what those are. Those are really neat as well. So again, we're just gonna kind of jump through these, looking at all the serial numbers just to see if sometimes it takes me a second to make sure that there's not something that I'm missing. Ultimately, I want to just find star notes. I like star notes for whatever reason. I've had them in $1 bills. I don't think I've got any $10 bills or 5s, but I know I got some 1s, I got some 20s, stuff like that. So just keep going through these here. But yeah, a couple people said that they were going to send me some notes. So I've actually opened up a P.O. box, and I have that open. So if anybody's interested in sending me some stuff to review, I'm all about doing that. This one, anyone know what this is? This is it says a BR. Let's see if I can see what that is. A BR, it's got a hashtag, £. Looks like G4, maybe. Can't see what those numbers are. A 18T07. It's like some kind of authenticity stamp, or who knows what that was for. Okay, 93. Close. Let's see here. So yeah, I look forward to someone sending me something. I've gone a couple times. The postal box has been bare, and I am looking forward to someone sending me something just so I can open it up and review it live with you guys. Wouldn't necessarily say live, but at least open it up on the channel for someone else to see. So, who else collects bills? I'd like to see what you guys are into. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about all this collecting. I think one thing that's interesting too is a lot of people talk about silver stacking versus numismatic stacking. I think that's something else that I'd like to talk about too, because interesting enough, I believe that, you know, we're really just what you people have called stewards of things. So, you know, we only are here on Earth for a period of time, and you know, we don't get to take stuff with us, unlike maybe the Egyptians thought and went on to an afterlife where you could bring things with you that were from the physical world. So that's an interesting topic in itself. But you know, I've also heard the thing. It kind of cracks me up actually. He who dies with the most wins. That's kind of funny too. Hopefully, you know, you guys are being smart with your money. You talk to the most, you know, wealthiest people. Now here's kind of a repeater, 222. So we'll set that one aside and maybe consider that one. You talk to some of the wealthiest people out there, and you know, one of the things that they'll tell you if they wish that they would have wished they could have known sooner in life was the understanding of compound interest and saving early. As far as I can remember, I was mowing lawns from the time I was 7 years old. My mom and dad let me have the lawnmower, let me go to neighbor's house, and I was making $8 a lawn, and I was pretty thrilled about that. All the neighbors were pretty nice to pay me $8. Sometimes I got $5, but and usually that was including the front and the back lawn. So yeah, I worked pretty hard for it in the summers. But I've always been one to try to save money. I've had ups and downs just like everybody in life. And, you know, you just don't forget where you've come from, guys. Here's another repeater. So maybe I'll do a series. Check that out. So I got 2229. I've got series numbers ending in 222. And then I've got all the 222. So what I could do with this is basically throw these together. And maybe this is a lot that I would sell together as a series of twos. And someone might like that and buy it. So, you know. But again, I would have to get someone to pay me $300 and some odd for that, which is pretty unique. I don't know if someone would be willing to front up $300 something just for a series of 2 notes. But anyways, guys, don't forget, like I said, don't forget where you came from. Sometimes, you know, not all of us started off well. My grandpa recently passed away, and you know, something with him is he always told me, don't forget where you came from. That's always stuck with me. And he always told me, you know, we didn't come from much, but work hard for what you do. Anyways, I'm getting into too much detail, too much personal stuff. But anyways, guys, well, no star notes out of that whole lot there, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I'll keep looking, and I want to go throw this back in the bank. I know how we all feel about banks, but I'm not doing this. Maybe one day I'll take you out to the boonies where I have stuff that's buried out in the desert, and I really don't think anyone's ever going to find it. But I always have a theory that if something is to happen and we've got to get out of Dodge, you know, if you know, stuff hits the fan is what they like to call it, and if we had to get out, I would basically have positions of stuff buried out in the desert that I really don't think anyone will ever find it. Every time I go out there just to kind of check on stuff, nobody's been around, so it's pretty far back in there. So anyways, I could always go bury cash out in the middle of nowhere, huh? That'd be kind of fun. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick video. Again, I was just looking for star notes like you'll see in this one right here, or in these ones here where we have the series of 2 repeaters in these bills here. So hope you liked the video. Let me know what you guys collect, anything that you guys think of interest on the paper money, and maybe we'll throw some more videos like this in the future. Take it easy. Catch you later.